So it is now time to quilt this Dash dinosaur quilt, and I am so excited to do it because I know what I want to do. Unlike the last two quilts where I was kind of on the fence of going, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm not speaking to me. This one has been speaking to me since I started doing it. So I already have a game plan. I already know what's going to happen. I had a back that I bought at the clearance sale beginning of the year. And so it's not perfect, but it's going to work. So I believe, I'm pretty sure, as I mumble over my words, I believe that this is my binding. I feel like I have it cut out and ready to go. So that's my binding. I bought this fabric. There's probably 3 yards here. There should be 3 yards here. But I had this fabric with this quilt in mind. So I think it's going to work. This fabric's not going to be touching any of the dinosaurs. It's going to be touching that cream color. So I think that's going to help bridge the gap, kind of like last quilt with the bridging the gap with the red to the other ones and the purple, the Dixie cup. So it's been kind of a bridge the gap kind of binding situation. So I think this is going to work well enough. And I've got to do my dinosaur pantograph. Like, even though there's no long neck dinosaurs on here, I think they're going to be so nice and subtle and cute in this nice cream color thread. How can you not do dinosaurs on this quilt? So we're gonna piece the back, piece batting. We're gonna see where we're at with that. So I'll meet you over my long arm so we can have some dinosaur fun. Here we are all basted in and ready to quilt. I think it pasted together quite well. I had some warm and natural scraps, so I Frankenstein those. I've got seams running in both directions, primarily the length, but I think it'll be good enough. And for this one, let me show you what I've got for thread. I'm going to go with this cream thread. I wound some bobbins for another quilt and then changed my mind on it, so that was already threaded and wound and ready to go, and matches this quite well. And then our design, let me show you. So we're looking at Dino Stomp. I love this one, Dino Swamp, I think. And I sized the little dinos to be about 4 inches because I felt like that would be a good size to compare to those blocks. So we're gonna get this locked and loaded and quilted away. So I really like how subtle the quilting turned out on this. That cream thread just sets in and you can't really see it. Blends with everything, and then you also, when you look close, you get the cute little long neck dinosaurs, and same thing on the back. Like, it's very subtle again. It's just, you see these pink triangles all over them, and when you look close, you can see the outline. So I'm super excited to get this one all trimmed up, bound up, and ready to go. I think it's so cute. It turned out so fabulous. I love it so much. So I know a couple weeks ago that curio quilt that was done in lighter colors was not my vibe at all, but let me tell you, these dinosaurs in lighter colors are absolutely my vibe. But if you've been around this long, you should not be surprised that dinosaurs are my vibe just as much as Trixie cats. But this dash quilt was super cute. Like, I can imagine doing this as like something very scrappy and having this stay, these little squares stay as like the common denominator between them all. I think that would be so fun just to kind of use up some bigger prints. Like, I'm already thinking like my superhero fabrics or like Star Wars fabrics, or just like an overall general theme. How you can make these all mismatched and scrappy all over, maybe like 2 of each print, or depending on how big you make your quilt. Add these as some coordinating, like a grunge or some kind of tonal, just to kind of break it up a little bit, but add some cohesiveness to it, and then do your border or something, and then having your background be consistent. I think there's so many options for this. Just so much fun. And then little fun art gallery triangles on the back, which looks so fun with that little swirl there. It all just kind of tied together. Who would have thought I would have liked a beige binding? But it's just really meant to be. I think if I was to have pulled a different binding, I would have done a purple or whatever. If I had picked a different color, if I had switched these into the pink on the binding, I guess that would have allowed for a lot more colors. But I think the cream is actually not as blah as I usually would have expected a lighter binding to be. So I am super excited for this one. The dinosaurs on there in the quilting, my Dino Swap pantograph is just, I don't even know if you can see it, they're just blend in so well, but it's just that nice subtle little touch of secret dinosaurs hiding on in there. And so I am very excited for you to see this as a full quilt drop, and then some final photos. It's super cute, super fun.